Introduce yourself.
And now it is working. Okay, hello everyone. It's so nice to be here again. The stage is huge. So nice to see you all. I'll be talking about virtual gifts today. Okay, as for the agenda, I will spend like 30 seconds discussing financial results. I'll try to be quick. Then we'll talk about some successful projects from 2023 and our plans for the next year. So as for financial results, we managed to increase the revenue by 27% up to 28 million. We reduced agency commissions by 2% and we increased the profit by approximately 30% up to $22 million, which is quite a good result actually for us. How did we achieve that? First of all, we have a huge issues with design and we wanted to change them because on one hand, we were not happy how our gifts look, but on the other hand, the customers, well, they really got used to it. And it was very difficult to just replace everything because we could lose a lot of revenue in terms of this. So we had to, on one hand, protect the revenue, on the other hand, do something different and fresh in terms of design. So what we did, we used a lot of different AI tools to create images, to create animations, depth maps, 3D models, like we did whatever we can do to create like more than 100 gifts for the last 6 months, probably. And we were very gently in order to switch them. So we did in small batches, small iterations, and we did not want to stop until we see that one exact gift is replaced by something better. Right now, approximately like 70% of our revenue is already coming from our new 3D gifts. Some of them performing better than the others. Some of them, well, at least they are not performing worse. As for the next project that we did in 2023, we changed our gifts in iOS application and communication platform, thanks to Natasha Yu, thanks to compliance team, thanks to a lot of different teams as well. So the problem was that, well, our financial metrics in iOS applications was like a disgrace. So the customers could not see gifts, they could not find them, they could not use them. They were cheap, and we really wanted to change that. But on the other hand, we have a very, well, let's say special relationship with App Store, and we wanted to avoid rejection and like anyhow. So what did we do? Of course, we added a gift tape. Like this thing brings like 80% of our income on websites and on Android applications. So we wanted to introduce it to iOS application, but it is a huge risk. And we tried to edit a confirmation screen in order to avoid some like refunds and chargebacks and some negative feedback on the service, and it worked. We also increased prices, but like we had to find the right balance between I don't know, fear and greediness. I think we did that in a very close contact with our compliance team. So we found a perfect balance of how expensive we want our gifts to be. And we made them like, I don't know, 15, maybe 20 times more expensive than they used to be because they were the cheapest. And we could increase the revenue almost 5 times. And we expect to break a very good, beautiful milestone of 1 million per year in 2024 in our Dating.com and Date My Age iOS applications. Another big project for us was introducing paid services for agencies. The problem for virtual gifts was it was a very one-side service on communication platforms. So the clients were constantly asked for sending virtual gifts, but on the other hand, they never had them in return. And like, it was very questionable. Like it brought a lot of question. It somehow looked not very good for the service and for the product itself in general. So what did we do? We let free members and agencies send paid virtual gifts in order for them to gain some advantages over their competitors. But we needed to do it wisely because there are a lot of clients on our website, and we needed to coach free members in order for them to send, not to send paid virtual gifts or spend any money on paid services for those customers where return of investment will be definitely like negative. So now free members, we we added some additional services for free members and agencies. For example, they can initiate contacts with new users, which they could not do before. Once again, thanks for virtual gifts and paid services. And as for the clients, we made it a little bit more attractive for them because they can receive sparks for getting a gift from a free member. Right now, this project is still in progress. We see that the interest in this service is increasing from month to month, but we, with, I believe, a lot of colleagues from PAM department, has still a lot of work to be done before we can announce that this was a very successful and completed project. As for our plans for this year, we also have stickers on communication platform. Somehow we forgot about this until last year, and we think that this service has a lot of potential because their metrics is not very good right now. For example, stickers right now are used by less customers than virtual gifts, despite gifts are like 100 times more expensive than stickers. So what are the key challenges here? So like the customers don't see them. They probably don't like them, once again, because of the old design. They don't bring enough cash. And right now they can cannibalize virtual gifts because the value that they provide, it's kind of like, it looks similar. So what are we going to do? Of course, we're going to develop new stickers. Like we're going to develop a hell of a lot new like creatures like this beautiful dogs, and we're going to introduce packs, so we'll unite stickers into groups. We're going to sell groups, and also we're going to try something like personalized stickers for our key customers, for our most valuable clients. We'll create some kind of personalized offer, like for those who work in the company for quite a while. I believe that you remember that Dmitry has his own sticker pack with an amazing phrases like try to avoid absurd or something like this. So this is what we want to achieve, but on our website. Then I am the 20th person today who says about AI. Of course, we're going to use it as well. The customers are different. They need different gifts. The gifts has also to be different. And this is what we want to achieve. We want to give a unique set of gifts for every customer. And we want to understand how different our customers are. And we want to ask for our algorithms to help on that. Right now, this project is 90% completed. I believe that we had a release like a week before this event, so we could not get enough data to present it here. But right now we are collecting it, so we expect results pretty soon. Then I'm gonna speak about another project, which is an integration of several teams. Vova, thank you so much for working together. This is AR virtual gift. So we have like approximately 10% of our revenue coming from gifts that were sent in video chats. And we think that by adding one simple feature, we can improve the value of the service. So like this experience is pretty much alike to masks that we used to have, but we want to use it from a different perspective. So people are already sending virtual gifts in video chat. I believe that it could be more fun if they can like put on their partner something. And if it works well, if we can develop a gift that we can put on, maybe we can develop a gift that we can take off from a partner. We'll think of that. Okay, chargebacks. Where's Victoria? I need to look you in the eye. Okay, I know that we caused a lot of pain for several departments. We see that this is becoming a more and more major issue, and we're going to deal with it this, I believe that next month probably. So what's the problem here? Because we have a gift tape, clients sometimes can complain on misclicks. And Tanya, are you crying? Please don't, we're going to solve this. Okay, so yeah, but the problem is that all the simplest solution can significantly drop the revenue because if you hide something from the client, if you create obstacles in order for client to use the service, this will somehow affect your financial metrics. So what are we going to do? Of course, we'll create some kind of a confirmation screen, but in a short way, I'm going to say that we'll use it not for all the clients, not for all the gift, and not for all the time. So we're going to create some algorithms that will decide when to show it, to whom show it. And I do believe that we will kill all the birds with one stone. We'll sit on every chair that's possible. So we could protect the revenue on one hand, at least half the level of chargebacks that we're having right now. And I do believe that this will lead to statistically relevant LTV improvement of the customers. Another product that was very big for us last year and that we'll keep doing this year is in integrating virtual gifts with Cupid Media. Right now, we are not happy with the financial results at all. Like, we don't see any financial result despite all the hard work that we've been doing together with Cupid Media team. So we'll try to reinvent virtual gifts on Cupid Media. We believe that the biggest problem that we're facing right now that we kind of don't understand what kind of product Cupid Media is and why the customers use it in the first place. So we're gonna set up the level of several jobs to be done, interviews, in order to understand what is Cupid offering to the customers and what can we offer as a team of virtual gifts. I do believe that stickers will be very useful in Cupid Media, because like they can add the level of emotions into chat. And one of the most ambitious projects that I believe will help virtual gifts on Cupid Media, and to be honest, the whole Cupid Media platform as well, is integrating some kind of bonus program, not like Sparks, but probably Sparks, Anver, into Cupid Media in order to for the customers to get the same model as we have on dating.com, so they will receive Sparks when they get the virtual gifts. I do believe that this can make it a little bit more refreshing. Another thing that I wanted to discuss today is female experience. We see that we see on our analytics that female experience is a little bit worse than male experience. And we try to analyze that. Once again, we ask the customers, we try to analyze their behavior. And we got a very weird answer. It was like, why don't you like sending virtual gifts? And the female customers answer something like this. So he doesn't give me any gifts. Why should I? And it's like, okay. So this is what we're going to do. Of course, we're going to create some unique gifts for women. This is non-negotiable. But also, we'll try to create some coaching programs for our male free members in order, I don't know, to teach them how to take care of a woman of a sort. So we'll try to train them how to show signs of attention in order to boost our female in using virtual gifts. Last piece of a project that I want to discuss is our Sparks projects, because Sparks team and virtual gifts team is like it's 90% the same team. So a lot of products are crossing from each other. And we're told a lot about loot boxes, so we're going to introduce some kind of game mechanics in order to boost and engage customers for using virtual gift service. And I want to spend a couple of minutes talking about NFTs. Nastyusha, I believe it's time for me to answer your question that you that you asked in the middle of the day. The point here is that we're not to try to integrate with kind of fancy new modern technology. We want to add a different layer of value to that. So right now, virtual gifts has an like emotional type of purpose. So like you send a virtual gift to make someone feel better. But in here, we'll try to create digital assets from virtual gifts to add like, I don't know, the ownership layer of value to virtual gifts. For example, I don't know, imagine I have a bottle of wine. Like I can do whatever I want with, I can drink it, I can store it, and it will cost like 10 times more in a matter of, I don't know, 20 years. I can break it, I can sell it, I can give it to someone else as a gift. So this is approximately the same that we want to achieve. So we want to give the customers opportunity to store, upgrade, sell, exchange, or give virtual gifts as gifts. So in order to do that, we'll create several different places that you can use virtual gifts at. For example, Anver was talking a lot about a virtual space, virtual room. This is an amazing place to store and upgrade your virtual gifts. On the other hand, we'll also create some kind of a secondary marketplace where you can sell and exchange them. And you can still give them in chat, well, as you've been doing like the last 5 or so years. I believe that's it for today. It's time for Thanksgiving page. First of all, yeah, I'd like to thank you all for your attention. I'd like to thank all the people who are still online. I would love to thank both of the teams, Virtual Gift teams and Sparks teams, for your hard work and dedication. And I also want to say several words of gratitude to all the other teams that we've been working together. And there are a lot. I do believe that there are still just a couple of departments that we haven't been working with. So there really were like 300-400 people who helped us in achieving the results that we got. So guys, thank you all for your work. Thank you all for your cooperation. And I'm sure that with this level of cooperation, there really isn't any project that we cannot achieve together. Thank you so much.
Thank you.